Reverse 1999 has been a game that I've been following for nigh on 2 years now. I haven't fully played everything or caught up, but it's a game I frequently come back to. The amazing thing is that the Reverse 1999 OST is now available on all major streaming platforms, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music. It's pretty cool that now finally, like, obviously the gameplay and the visuals are already stunning as it is, but now also this music can also be heard wherever you listen to music, which is dope. It's a real flowing feast, which is the name of the latest update. I'm going to be listening to 5 songs from Reverse 1999, guessing what I think things are going on, what it's about, what the visuals are, and then afterwards I'm going to check out some pictures to see how right I was about each piece. Let's dive into it. So this first piece I'm checking out is version 1.7. It's called Salvation. I'm going to listen to it, stop and start as I go, and see if I'm right. Bici d'arte? The momentum build is cool. Some nice opera vocals, tenor vocals in the back. Bum, bum, bum. So 1.7 must be the Isolde chapter, which I recall being tapped to do a sponsored video for. Obviously, there's some operatic vocals in there that are really excellent. I love the momentum change. Throughout the whole piece, we really just have this kind of ramp up that works. We gradually build and build and build and build till we reach this kind of a peak. The whole piece is built around the idea of getting to the peak. And then we sustain there, and then it kind of fades away. You know, you get the lovely tenor vocals there near the middle end. In the beginning, we have that, she says Bici d'arte, which if you haven't played Reverse 1999, that particular part is dedicated essentially to the idea of this opera singer who's been experimented on, if I recall. It's really interesting stuff, actually. Visually, too, it's very striking because there's a lot of, if I recall, there's a lot of dark hues in this particular chapter or this particular update. I love the undulation and the arpeggiation in the beginning. Right in here. Check this out. Listen how cool this is. And really what it comes down to is like, this is the idea of like musically, we have a concept of a breaking down of barriers, a breaking down of reality. We have a moment where all of a sudden the walls of life suddenly don't exist anymore. And so we are falling through the sky, falling into a pit of despair. We are uncovering a truth. And in this moment, there's agony, there's angst. In the sense of operatically, it is grand. It is is big, you know, and it has this constant feeling of momentum, which I adore. And also, what I really like about this is that we are left with this feeling of slipping through the seams and uncovering the truth. And visually, I just want to see like where I'm at. And obviously, I'm speaking in broader terms than like visuals and stuff. But I'm curious. I'm curious if I'm sort of in line with what I thought. Yeah, so again, I was right. This is the Isolde chapter. So we end up getting, here's the stage. That all makes sense. And then what I find interesting is as we fast forward, there's this breaking of the glass and the papers are falling as we sort of, I wasn't looking at this before I lowered the browser. And so as we see the vocals and as things start to peak in the middle of the area, in the middle of the song, we have this tossing of the music notes and these envelopes, let's say, and the decay and the eruption of what we know. And then we also get that in visually as we break apart, and it's amazing too because these EPs, everything goes into creating this format so that the vocals and the music matches the visuals, which is really important. And we have this breaking apart, the pushing through of the backdrop. Isolde back here, you know, her subconscious being broken by whoever this character is, and this sort of shifting of reality. It's interesting too how this character, as the high part with the tenors kick in, all this stuff. Here we have this character guiding through I really can't remember this character's name, moving through the darkness with this light, shining a light on life and reality, and ushering in hopefully a new beginning. And that's actually really cool visuals, how we have this rain in reverse and moving across the stage until the curtain, it looks like the curtain closes. It's a glimpse of the journey to uncover the realities at hand, and it's a beautiful little piece, isn't it? I really enjoyed that piece of music. Let's pop over to EP2. This is the second anniversary special, Where All Paths Align. I was not plugged in for this, so I don't know what to expect. Oh, that's interesting. A more of a technological sound. Pretty. It's about coming together here. Determination, focus. It's really cool to re-emphasize notes and then go up. Determination. Yeah, and it's interesting because this is a pocket. So this song is, I'm not looking at the browser, just so you know. So this song is 3 minutes long, and I would say, I would venture to guess that the majority of this song is going to be about Vertin's determination. Now, Vertin, of course, being the main character who's trying to, you know, solve problems before they happen and or fix problems that have already happened, if I recall the details of the story. And one of the most amazing things about this piece right here is how gentle and subtle it is. It's very elegant and very classy and very proper, which is Vertin as a character, mind you, but also on top of that, we are getting a push into coming together and unifying the pieces of the puzzle, right? And there's a determination in that sound, like I mentioned as it was happening. Like that is really nice. And then re-emphasis and stuff. All that stuff's really powerful. But also too, this is very similar to EP1 where we're building up to something. Love that. beautiful harmony. Truth we find.
So little cycle turn again. Notice feel like words.
Beautiful, man. Actually, I don't know if it's actually gonna. Yeah, it's slowing down to then launch, I think. Yeah. No. Listen to the upper register. Gorgeous. So this is the classic bookend song style. In my experience listening to lots of these songs, the things that we tend to see is the previous song, Salvation, was an arc to a peak, right? Like to a climax. And then it kind of stayed and then a little bit of resolution. Whereas this is the bookend. We start the piece and we end the piece in the similar fashion with those. And I think that's all like to do with like Verton's past, processing things, contemplating things, putting things together. What I think is interesting here is that we don't ever peak. We don't ever go to the crazy drop or anything like that. Instead, what we have is a prolonged state of being, which is a beautiful thing that music can do that most media can't do, because we can sustain emotion through singing and through music, which is gorgeous. So you can have 5 minutes of the same exact emotion told in a bunch of different ways. And in this particular case, that's what I think we got. Looking back at this video, what I expect is a montage, second anniversary, because it's talking about where paths are all aligning. I actually think that we're going to see a through line where Verton's going to interact with each individual character. I don't know. I did not watch the video before as it was happening, but let's just have a skim through. But you see this art style, I mean, like, this is the thing that makes Reverse 1999, of course, it's blurry where I stopped. This is what makes Reverse 1999 so interesting to me, is how beautiful the art style is. Like, look at this. This is gorgeous. It's always been gorgeous. I don't know who that is. This is the spin wheel of time.
So little cycle turn again. Notice feel like words insane.
That's beautiful, isn't it? The visuals actually even enhance it slightly. Yeah, so it's a montage. It's a montage of all these different characters experiencing. Well, I was sort of right. I mean, it's almost like Verton reflecting on these people, and then these characters all kind of having the same alignment. This is gonna make me re-download this game. I really like this game. Right. Yeah. Characters that are. Silent streams that glows in distant dreams will find. Okay, so yes, this is we're unifying against this character. Cool.
So little cycle turn again. Notice feel like words insane.
In a way, I kind of think that this character is related to Verton and some sort of a sibling or something. Yeah. So essentially, we have a common cause, and we're all aligned. I mean, that's literally in the music. Oh, it's her mother. I love how subtle that is, though. It doesn't bang you over the head with it. Like, everything's kind of still. There's a real balance. I love that piece, actually. That was gorgeous. Now, EP3 is Verton's EP, and this is Unexpected Storm, which I do believe I have heard. And this is essentially, this song is about Verton's life and purpose. And this is Adam Gubman, so I have heard this.
To pain, lift away. I will stay my course, so it won't change me.
I don't know if Adam did this on purpose, and I should ask him. I want da da dee da dee da is almost identical to in Jesus Christ Superstar, the song Gethsemane. It's very similar, where there's a burden of responsibility in this song. There's a burden of things that have to be done and fixed by a single person, and that person needs to carry that weight throughout. I really think, and I'm not going to play the game for this particular song since I've heard it, and it's Verton looking up at the rain and reflecting on life. But I love how we get the sound of the rain through some of the orchestral stuff, which is really beautiful. Seems to fill my veins. Current waves, I will stand against the altar beyond. Storm is raging, twisting time, but my heart still now. Now the truth is mine. I'll always hold the line. It's the end of the era. I still survive. Rhythm is alive. Can I just talk about how gorgeous this is? I actually have goosebumps. I think one of the things that happens sometimes is that these games have music that is written by composers that are so phenomenal. And this music is as good, frankly, I think better than what we hear on the radio. You know, we shouldn't this or that music in general, but I really strongly feel that a lot of the pieces that I hear composed by folks like Adam are just so polished, and they really allow you to have emotion wash over you. And I love that in this piece we feel Verton's commitment to pursuing this. You know, it's the end of an era and I'm still alive, because we're going through time to try to stop this. We're trying to reverse time and reverse these things that have occurred, which seemingly constantly occur. You hear the femininity in this. Actually, one of Adam's greatest strengths is, I think, writing for female characters, connecting to the deeper emotion through music and the subconscious and the subtext that occurs for these individual characters, but through music. Love that. Rhythm isn't beautiful.
No more fear, splashing in the wake of dancing feet. Reverse the years. Now the timeline's breaking. They can't shake me.
Do you hear how when we go truth defined, we have the drum set that kicks in, and it's a period, it's an exclamation point, it's an emphasis with the drum set.
So I will stay my course. Can't let go. I refuse to throw away tomorrow. Storm is raging, twisting time, but my heart still knows.
And I'm still alive. And then the ticking clock, the countdown. It's gorgeous. And the bubbles reflect Verton's struggles and the things that Verton has experienced in her life to get her to this point. Drum set kind of moving us along.
Storm is raging, twisting time, but my heart still knows. Know the truth is
Beautiful harmony
my
descending down.
always hold the line. It's the end of an era, and I still survived.
It's gorgeous, and then we end with the guitar syncing up with the vocal line. I mean, it's a beautiful song. It's honestly, it's hard to even talk about because it's so gorgeous, and it just like it washes over you. You know, there's a semblance of peace in this, and a semblance of like, okay, like I have a job to do, and I'm going to do it. And I love that at the end of this, visually, we move away from the rain and we have the sunlight. She looks up at the sky. It's beautiful. Love the rhythmic elements in this. It's a gorgeous piece of music. And again, I mean, like, this is the thing that's really cool about Reverse 1999 is that these EPs are so polished and so well done. Clearly, they care about their musical, landscape, which is why they, make sure to produce these things of high quality. Then in version 1.9, we have the special EP Reasons, which I've never seen, nor do I know the visuals of. So let's go back to what we were doing before, and eventually I'll circle back. Here we go.
Caught in a storm, everything is gone, and I'm fighting to become more than I am now. Flaws never showed, mind is still unknown, and I'm left to atone. Where is my way out in here again?
I'll be honest. So obviously the character is like contemplating, talking out loud about, struggles and journeys and stuff. It's very rhythmic. It's very syllabic. I'm still here, been here again. I don't know where I'm going. Not my favorite thing, only because it's a little bit static, and I much prefer legato and melody that flows. It's probably going to change, but just right off the bat, I'm like, I'm not crazy about that. But that's okay. Like it's actually still a beautiful piece, and it's nice to hear a male vocal, to be honest. Okay, a little harmony. There's an angst in this character that's really apparent, especially when we go into the upper register like that. I'm not really crazy about the piece itself and the singing. I'm not crazy about, but what I find effective is the fact that it does a good job of showcasing how this is a character that's isolated and alone, and there's a semblance of, it's a little emo, not to diminish it because I don't mean it that way, but like it's the style is very like, 2000s, well, maybe not 2000s, but when we usually do this like sort of shouted thing, it's a declamation, it's a pronunciation of a feeling, and so it's very pointed in that sense. It's not bad. It lacks a little je ne sais quoi, there's a little bit of, it's like, okay, it's hitting the marks, but it doesn't necessarily fill out. I do feel like this character is isolated, alone, contemplating existence, so on and so forth, and it's like, sad. It's very sad, right? Especially with the lower bass being the point there.
Caught in a storm, future is forlorn, and I don't know what is wrong.
I do like this better.
Can't figure it out. Hope becomes anew. Shadows coming true. My world is torn in two. Where is my way out in here
I do like the upper register a lot.
Conquered it head on, and the dust turned into dawn. Found my way out. Save me, heal me. I know the reasons left behind. Take me, fix me. I know the reasons fading
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's angst, there's agitation, there's stress. Honestly, I'm really not crazy about that particular piece, but I am curious about the visuals. I'm assuming it's a male character, and I'm also assuming that it's about, well, it says, save me, fix me, and essentially like trying to find a way out of a bad situation, right? Well, let's see what the visuals have to say about this.
Caught in a storm, everything is gone.
Oh wait, I think it's...
And I'm fighting to become.
Oh, okay, no, it's not. Okay, it's just male vocals.
Where's my way out in here again?
Oh, maybe this character... Okay, wait, hold on.
Bound by this
So the music alludes to wanting to remove themselves from a particular scenario. This is interesting. This is the image. Oh my gosh, this is a famous painting that I can't remember the name of now. Essentially, death and isolation and being alone. Oh my gosh, it's a reimagining of a famous painting. I can't remember the name of it. That's cool. But okay, let's fast forward.
future is forlorn, and I don't know what is wrong.
So this is the main antagonist, if I recall.
Can't figure it out. Hope becomes a new
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
shadows coming true.
or the organization.
My world is torn in two. Where is my way?
Yeah. Okay, so whoever this character is doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. And so the hand is outstretched saying like, I'm torn in two, the way is forlorn, where's my way out? Meaning I don't want to be a part of this anymore. How do I get out of this scenario? And then, look at this. I mean, these are all like the acolytes or the folks that are involved in this. And then,
Found my way out.
oh, found my way out. And it's interesting because actually, like, this character doesn't look at this character, which is to indicate that, like, there's no reason to go with them. And then in the end, it's all kind of the same. It's almost like here we are still stranded on this space, but now I know what I need to do, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not like a bad piece or anything. It just didn't really appeal to me. But the emotional convictions are pretty interesting. And then EP 5. This is Jessica's EP, Catch You Now. Now that I've heard this, I might have. Jessica, maybe I have actually. No, I've never heard this.
specter of mystery.
Some distortion in the vocal, in the background instruments, strings, the piano. Feels like rewinding time. I love the drums. This is another Adam Gutman. See how there's a unifying determination, a focus? Beautiful vocals. So, you know what's interesting is that this character wants to have her way, wants to ensnare somebody, you know, have them be the puppet on the strings and catch them so that they can manipulate them. And it's interesting how we do that through subtle vocals and a sort of a coercion. It's not direct. It's not like heavy, you know?
Lost for the thrill of it. The stories are real. Hear the ghost bride sing.
Pride.
Show you the way. There's no safety at the lake.
No safety at the lake.
Monsters at bay. Wish I would play so. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in a house of death. A fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath. And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking. Follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in the house of death. A fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath. And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking. Follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. And I'm gonna catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking. Follow you into the night. A story where the nightmare wins. Come on, let me catch you now. Gonna feel my teeth sinking. Follow you into the night. Gonna let the nightmare win.
I mean, it's kind of a spooky song, isn't it? It's certainly like inviting in a sort of a nightmarish sound. I mean, I would assume the character is twisted and elegant and like sort of, you know, obviously not fully there. There's definitely a little bit of a danger in that, but it's very subtle under the surface, kind of bubbling tension. I'm really intrigued. I got to see what Jessica looks like because I think she's gonna be like, you know, disheveled and stuff. Let's see. Is that a deer? Is she a centaur? Oh my god, don't even tell me.
Reach out to the dark.
That's an actual hand puppet.
A specter of mystery. A ghost story spark.
What?
Fuse my dreams when walls closing in.
She's a centaur?
Wish for reality. Breathe.
What?
Don't lead me away. There's no safety at the lake.
Not the tag.
Monsters at bay. Wish I would play so. And I'm gonna catch you now. Terrors in a house of death.
So I feel like maybe this shadowy figure is a part of her personality, and she, even though she has this beautiful, charming exterior, you know, sweet exterior, inside there's that presence. It functions within her, and this is why we have the Jason-like character chasing the doe. Or maybe because she's tagged, she's actually a prisoner of this particular entity.
Let's play hide and seek. Get lost for the thrill of it. The stories are real. Stirs the bay. Wish I would play so. And I'm gonna catch you now.
Oh,
Terrace in the house of death. A fantasy where I transform and chase until you're out of breath.
so it's kind of empowering because she takes hold of the knife, and then this doesn't have the power anymore. What is this story? That's surprising. So basically, she actually ends up owning this particular character, and so she's actually not all that weak after all. Even though, first of all, centaurs. I had no idea that there were centaurs in Reverse 1999. Oh my god! Thank you to Reverse 1999 for sponsoring this video. And yeah, I'm definitely I can never escape this game because I do love the visual style and the gameplay. So yeah, thanks a ton. I'll see you later.